Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. This is Heather Vickery, and I am so happy to have you here with me for this week's episode of Brave in Action. It's my weekly live show where I come and share with you just a few minutes of inspiration on different ways that you can be brave on purpose, that you can put your bravery in action. And I'm super excited to be here with everyone today. I want to make sure my internet is working. All right, it looks like it is. Hello, hello, hello. If you are here, say hi, give comments. I know Carly is here on Instagram. Nice to see you. I think Corinne is with us on YouTube. Hi, everybody. I am Heather Vickery. I am a success leader and coach, author, speaker, who focus. My business is Brave. Brave is my business. I'm also the best-selling author of Fuck Fearless, Making the Brave Leap, which is exciting, and the creator of the Create Brave, co-creator of the Create Brave manifestation cards, which actually my friend and client Carly, who is watching with us on Instagram, helped us come up with the name. Thanks, Carly. I do one-on-one coaching, I do group coaching, and I am just about to launch the beta for my community membership called the Brave Circle. And it is specifically for coaches, consultants, strategists, people whose job is to help other people thrive in their lives and in their businesses, because we need community, we need support, we need coaching, we need networking, all of those things. It's a really lonely industry, and I'm really excited to tell you guys more about it. It's coming soon. I've been dropping hints for a long time. I see Chris Davis here. Hello. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you here with us today. All right, y'all. I am excited about this topic. Don't let the hustle you. Now, first, I want to say, like that old school traditional hustle mentality, like you got to go all the time in order to achieve everything you want and be successful. I call bullshit on that, because I really know for a fact that that's not true. It's the fastest way to get to burnout. It's the fastest way to get to overwhelm and anxiety. We don't serve ourselves and others in the best way possible when we have a constant hustle mentality. Now, that said, sometimes we got to fucking hustle, right? If you are putting something out into the world and you want it to be great, you go balls to the wall for a little while, right? When I was writing this book, the actual writing process, I wrote the whole thing in a month, but I spent countless hours, way over the boundaries that I normally have set for myself in order to put this book out together. And then when the editing process came in, I mean, it was just a lot of work. When Rachel and I were doing this, there were definitely moments of hustle in creating the Create Brave cards, creating my Intentional Brave Entrepreneurs program, now with the Brave Circle, anything that you want to put out there that's valuable. With both of my podcasts, the Brave Files podcast, which just celebrated its 4th birthday last week, and Was It Chance, which I co-host with my friend Alan Seals, there's serious hustle there, right? But what I am concerned about is when we hustle and hustle and hustle, and we are just constantly in the hustle mentality. Do you know why you're hustling? Do you know why you're out there busting your ass? What is it that you really, really want? Now, when we were promoting this live show, my friend Denise commented that, the harder you work, the better your results, all of those things. It's true. Denise has a sailboat. I've been on Denise's sailboat. It's beautiful. And Denise is getting ready to do a really major sail. And so she has been spending every waking moment that she's not working on her sailboat, busting her ass. And I said, yes, but you know exactly why you're doing that. You know exactly what you want from that. And that's really what I'm here to talk with you all about right now is we want to make sure that you are hustling for the right reasons, that you have your mindset on what it is that you're working so fucking hard for, right? Why are you working so hard? And that you know when to stop and slow down and rest and listen to your body, and listen to your needs and your energy. Sometimes you need to push and sometimes you need to pull back, right? And what happens, how many of you felt this? I know y'all have. What happens when you just stay in that hustle mentality? Like, I got to work all the time, but you're not really sure that you're going in a direction that you want to be going. You're not really sure why you're working so damn hard. What happens when you feel that way? Well, I can tell you what I have experienced and what my clients have experienced, but any of you can comment and share with me right now. What happens is eventually you get really resentful and bitter and angry because it doesn't feel good to give and give and give and push and push and push when you're not getting what you want. And if you're not working towards a goal that's important to you or a vision that's important to you, then you are not working towards something that is meaningful to you. You burn out. You start to be snappy, right? You show up in your life with your friends, your family, your partner, your kids, your clients, colleagues, and you kind of have a bad attitude. You take everything personally all of a sudden, right? All of these things start to happen. Why do they happen? They happen because you're stretched too thin and you don't know what you want. And that's when the hustle is hustling you. And I want you to be really honest with yourself about that. What happens when the hustle hustles you? How can you tell? How do you know? Well, this is where the Brave Method comes in. So for those of you who aren't familiar, maybe you're new here, welcome, happy to see you. The Brave Method is my method that I do all of my coaching and serving through. It's what the book is about, and it is a creative, strategic approach to problem solving, dreaming, designing, building, and actually living a life that you love. And if you own a business, having your business fit into your life instead of the old school way, which is shove your life wherever you can around your business, which doesn't really fucking work. And we all feel bad about it all the time, right? So that's what the Brave Method is. So if you don't want the hustle to hustle you, hi, Becky, welcome. If you don't want the hustle to hustle you, then I suggest using the 3 R's from the Brave Method, right? Reassessment, reframing, resilience. Slow the fuck down for a minute and do it regularly. I would build in regular time for reassessment, looking at what you've been doing. So I always recommend and I talk about it in the book, daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual regular reassessment in your schedule. If you need other people involved, which I think typically maybe if you have a business on the weekly, certainly monthly, quarterly, and annual level, you might want to get it on people's schedule, have everyone know what to expect. But even just for you personally, just a few minutes of reflection at the end of every day, the beginning of the next day. I like to do it at the end of the day because then I don't have to think and worry about it and stress about it as I wind down for the night or when I'm sleeping. And that really seems to make a huge, huge difference for me. But you can do it whenever you want. What can a daily reassessment piece look like to make sure that the hustle is not hustling you? What happened today? You know how often do we have days where we go, I was fucking busy all day long and I didn't get anything done, which is, first of all, probably not true. Second of all, maybe you were doing all sorts of things except for the one thing that would move you forward. Why is that? You want to get honest about that. What are you afraid of? What are you hiding from? Yeah, want to get really real on all of those things. We talk about all of those things whenever I do workshops or coaching with folks. And you want to say, what happened today? How did it feel? Is it moving me closer to the goals, the commitments, the visions, the dreams that I want? Am I holding myself accountable? Am I showing up in the ways that feel good? Because there's an old saying that says, how we do anything is how we do everything. And a lot of people want to push back on that. And I get it. But I think it's kind of true, right? If you are a half-asser, you're a half-asser. That doesn't mean that there won't be times that you want to slow down, that you want to do less. But when you're thoughtful and intentional about it, then it's a choice and not a behavior designed to avoid things. And it's not an avoidance. If when you do that evening, morning reassessment, you feel great, you love how you spent your time, you have a good list for the next day, you feel good about it, you think things can get done, that's awesome. If you go, whoa, that was off, or this conversation was stressful, or that situation is causing me stress, then it's time. Do I need to set new boundaries? Do I want to have new communication guidelines? Do I need to change the way I'm showing up or who I'm spending my time with or whatever it is, right? And we often just find that we move so quickly in a direction and we're not sure it's still the direction that we want to go in. And when you have that regular daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual reassessment built in, then you get to call yourself on your bullshit and see how well you're doing, praise and celebrate. Becky and I just talked about this yesterday. I interviewed Becky for the Brave Files podcast that's coming out in several weeks. So we're super excited. We talked about celebration, the importance of that, and how challenging it can be for folks to do that. Reassessment doesn't just show you what's not working. It reminds you of what is. I've had so many clients who have avoided that reassessment piece, but when they finally do it, they realize they hit their financial goals way before they thought they would. Or maybe they're like $100 away from their financial goal for the month, and all they got to do is sell one little thing and then they have it, and it gives them that motivation that they need. There's lots to celebrate. So when you hide from what scares you, you also hide from what might light you up and inspire you and help you find gratitude and all that fun stuff. And I just, I want you all to remember that checking in with how you feel physically, not just in your brain, not if you're not sleeping at night, obviously, but where you're holding your tension and your stress in your body. If you're crunched over a lot, it might be a sign that the hustle is hustling you and you want to pull back a little bit and just get some clarity. It doesn't mean that you don't need to work hard. It doesn't mean that you're not going to put yourself out there and show up in all the ways, but it does mean that you're going to be really thoughtful and really intentional about what you're doing, why you're doing it, how you're doing it, who you're doing it with, who you're doing it for, all of those things, right? So I want to know what y'all are working on. Can you tell me, like, what are the things that you're putting out there right now? What are you feeling called to hustle for? Or are you in a pullback space? Are you in a hold on, let me surrender and see what happens space? I'm coming out of that. I spent several months in a hold on. There's been a lot of movement, a lot of action, a lot of chaos. It's been awesome. It's been great. But this started to hustle me. Instead of me being in charge, it started to hustle me. Let me just sit back and see what the universe has to tell me and listen to myself and practice what I preach, practice the Brave method, practice the 3 R's. And that's what led me to creating the Brave Circle, which we are in the hustle space for right now. I'm really excited to share it with everybody. So I want to hear what's connecting for you, what's resonating. Please share that with me. I'm easy to find. You can certainly comment here on Instagram. I'm at Vickery & Co. On TikTok, I'm at Brave Heather. I'm at Vickery & Co. on Twitter. You can email me, heather@vickeryandco.com. The easiest way to find all of my social stuff is through vickeryandco.com/social. So that's if you can remember anything else, remember vickeryandco.com/social, and you can find me in all the ways. But I truly want you to reach out. If you email me or DM me, I guarantee you I will respond to you. I read these things. Connecting with you is super, super important to me. I almost dropped those. I want to pull a Create Brave card for everyone. Again, the Create Brave cards are to help you embrace and manifest your most brave and creative life. There are 48 cards that are thoughtfully and beautifully put together. They come with a booklet that has, I'll just show you all. I don't read from it when I pull these, but it has the focus word. Can you guys see the focus word? The mantra, coaching guidance, which is kind of like having 2 coaches in your pocket. Rachel is a creativity coach and I'm the Brave coach, the Brave method coach. And then a Create Brave prompt, something you can go and do right away to step into your own inner brave. So I like to shuffle. Do you guys like tarot cards, affirmation cards, oracle cards, right? These are kind of like that, but we use our coaching tips and tricks and tools to create these. They're beautiful. There's teal glitter edges. Who doesn't love that? I love that. And whenever I'm pulling any kind of card at all, I tend to just shuffle until the right one falls out. And there it went. It's on the floor, which is not ideal for you guys. But this is the card. What did I get? Empowerment. I show up for myself and my needs. I am in charge. Now, I love it when the universe, I'm going to show everybody one-on-one. Here's the empowerment card. Can you guys see it? I love it when I'm doing these live shows and the card I pull speaks directly to what we've been talking about. Empowerment. Not letting the hustle you, practicing the Brave method, putting in those reassessment spaces, knowing that you're being thoughtful and intentional about what you want, choosing for yourself how you're going to feel and react and behave, that is empowerment. Showing up for yourself is empowerment. admitting that you are in charge of yourself, of your needs, of getting what you want. It's nobody else's job or responsibility. That's empowerment. Empowerment is inside work, y'all. Empowerment is inside work. It is not something somebody else can do for you. It is a gift you give yourself when you show up in all of the different ways. And by hustling when it's time to hustle, you empower yourself. And by not letting the hustle you when it's time to pull back, slow down, take a step back, reassess, that's you empowering yourself. I love that. I'm so excited that we pulled this card. Again, I'm just going to show everybody really quickly. How does it feel when you hear that word? What does it make you think? How does the artwork resonate with you? When people get the cards, I've had so many people tell me they use them in different ways. They'll use them in the journal. I have one woman who pulls one every day, every single day, and then sets it up, and then just sort of how does it show up for her throughout the day. They're really fun. If you guys don't have your own set of Create Brave cards and you want them, you can find them. If you go to vickeryandco.com/social, the link is there, right? We'll just keep it simple, right? Keep it simple, stupid. I'm so glad y'all are here. We have 2 brand new episodes of the Brave Files podcast and Was It Chance podcast out right now. If you like that, vickeryandco.com/social. You can find direct links, but you can listen to those anywhere you enjoy podcasts. I will be back next Wednesday with a new episode of Brave in Action. Just a few minutes of me sharing something from my heart to help you put your bravery in action, to be brave on purpose, and to stand in your own power. It is my joy and my privilege to spend time with you every week. If you like this, tell some friends about it. If you get my newsletter, then it reminds you. So tell your friends, maybe they can sign up for that. Invite your friends. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and I always go live now on Instagram. So tell your friends, let's grow the audience. Let's be brave together, because here's what I know for sure. And all of the clients that I've worked with and all of the people that I've spoken to and connected with, when we choose bravely on purpose, that means when we're thoughtful and intentional about knowing what feels brave to us and we're making that choice, we start to choose bigger. Then we begin to win bigger, and it's contagious to everyone around, and it's incredible. So this is Heather Vickery, today and every day, reminding you to go out and choose bravely. Bye, friends. Bye, Instagram.